Have you ever wondered how a bear can sleep through the entire winter without eating, drinking, or even going to the toilet? The answer lies in one of nature's most fascinating adaptations: hibernation. A survival strategy that's as old as time itself. Hibernation is more than just a long winter's nap. It's a profound transformation that takes place within the bear's body, allowing it to endure harsh conditions when food is scarce. To understand hibernation, it's essential to delve into the physiological changes that occur within a bear's body. As winter approaches, a bear's metabolic rate, the speed at which it burns energy, starts to slow down. This reduction in metabolic rate is coupled with a decrease in body temperature, dropping from an average of 37 degrees Celsius to just 34 degrees. This may not seem like a significant change, but for a bear, it's enough to conserve energy and survive without food or water for months. Now you might be wondering, how does the bear's heart cope with this drastic change? Well, a bear's heart rate goes through a similar reduction. From a regular heartbeat of 40 to 50 beats per minute, it drops to a mere 8 to 12 beats per minute during hibernation. But even at this reduced rate, the bear's heart continues to pump enough blood to supply oxygen to its entire body. Furthermore, to prepare for this long period of rest, bears feast on a high-fat diet in the fall, accumulating fat reserves that can sustain them throughout the winter. This stored fat not only provides energy, but also produces water when metabolized, eliminating the need for the bear to drink. But hibernation isn't just about survival, it's also a time for growth and renewal. Female bears give birth during this period, and their cubs have the safety of the den and the warmth of their mother's body to grow strong before facing the outside world. So it isn't just a long sleep, but a remarkable survival strategy that has evolved over millions of years. Hibernation is truly a testament to nature's ingenuity, a mystery that continues to captivate scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. But how does a bear prepare for this extraordinary sleep, you might wonder? Well, it's quite a fascinating process, let me tell you. As the days shorten and the air grows chillier, the bear's instinct to hibernate kicks in. The first step in this process involves finding the perfect den. This could be a cave, a hollowed-out tree, or even a burrow dug into a hillside. The bear will spend a considerable amount of time selecting a den that is not only safe and secure, but also in an area that will provide ample food come spring. But a comfortable den is not all a bear needs. The bear must also stockpile enough fat reserves to last the long winter months. To do this, the bear enters a phase known as hyperphagia, essentially, a period of excessive eating. During this time, a bear can consume up to 20,000 calories a day, equivalent to about 40 Big Macs. Their diet is rich in nuts, berries, fish, and other high-fat foods. They pack on the pounds, sometimes doubling their weight by the time winter arrives. This stored fat not only provides the energy they need to survive the long winter sleep, but also serves as a source of water, since bears do not drink during hibernation. Throughout this period, a bear's body is undergoing significant physiological changes. Their heart rate slows, and their body temperature drops slightly, preparing them for the deep sleep ahead. This is a time of transition, a time of preparing for the extraordinary. As the first snowflakes begin to fall, the bear retreats into its carefully chosen den. It curls up, tucks its nose under its tail, and drifts into a deep sleep. The world outside continues to turn, the snow piles up, and the temperatures drop, but the bear remains in its cozy den, oblivious to the world outside. By the time winter arrives, the bear is ready to retreat into its den and begin the long winter sleep. The journey to this point is remarkable, a testament to the bear's incredible adaptability and resilience. But remember, this is just the beginning of the bear's hibernation story. So, what happens when the snow begins to melt and spring arrives? As the season's icy grip loosens, the world outside the den starts to stir. Inside, our slumbering friends begin their own transformation. The bear's bodies, having been in a state of dormancy, start to slowly reawaken. This process is not an instant one, but a gradual reconnection with the world. Imagine sleeping for months on end and then trying to get up and walk around. It's a bit like that for the bears. Their muscles need to readjust after the long winter rest. This is why you'll find them stretching and yawning, much like we do when we wake up from a deep sleep. But it's not just about waking their bodies up. They also need to kickstart their metabolism. During hibernation, they've survived on their fat reserves. Now it's time to replenish those reserves. Their first instinct upon waking is hunger. But food can be scarce in the early days of spring. That's why they must rely on their keen sense of smell to guide them to any available food sources. One of the first places they'll look is near rivers and streams. With the melting snow, these areas are often teeming with fish, a great source of protein. But it's not just about finding food, it's also about finding water. After months of hibernation, bears are often dehydrated. They need to drink a lot of water to rehydrate and cleanse their system. As the days grow longer and warmer, the bears become more active. They spend less time in their dens and more time exploring their surroundings, re-establishing their territories, and preparing for the months ahead. This transition from hibernation to active life is a crucial period for the bears. It's a time of renewal and rejuvenation, a time of waking up to the world and embracing the promise of spring. The world outside the den is changing, and with it the bears must change too. They must adapt to the new season, find food, establish their territory, and survive. With the arrival of spring, the bear's long winter sleep is finally over. But what does a bear do after waking up from a months-long sleep? Well, it's not as simple as stretching, yawning, and getting on with the day. The first order of business is to find food. After months of fasting, bears are understandably ravenous. They begin their post-hibernation life by gorging on a smorgasbord of springtime delights, from fresh grasses and berries to fish and insects. This feast helps them replenish their depleted fat reserves and regain their strength. Just as important as food is water. Dehydration is a serious concern for bears emerging from hibernation. They drink copious amounts of water to rehydrate and flush out toxins that have accumulated during their long sleep. Next on the agenda is re-establishing social hierarchies. In the bear world, size matters, and bigger bears often dominate smaller ones. Bears communicate their status through a complex language of postures, vocalizations, and scents. This social jostling helps maintain order and prevent conflicts over resources. Then comes one of the most exciting parts of the bear's year, the mating season. Bears are solitary creatures by nature, but come spring, they seek out companionship. Males will travel great distances in search of females, engaging in fierce battles with rivals for the right to mate. The result of these passionate encounters? Cute, cuddly bear cubs that will appear in the coming year. These post-hibernation activities are crucial to the bear's life cycle. They allow bears to recover from the rigors of hibernation, establish their place in the social hierarchy, and ensure the continuation of their species. But let's not forget, bears are living in a world increasingly dominated by humans. As they emerge from hibernation, it's critical that we respect their space and take steps to avoid conflicts. That means storing food securely, giving bears plenty of room, and remembering that we are visitors in their home. So, as you can see, there's never a dull moment in the life of a bear, even after a long winter's sleep. But why should we care about the hibernation and awakening of bears, you may ask? Well, the answer lies in the intricate web of life that binds us all together. The bear's hibernation and awakening process is a critical component of our ecosystem, influencing everything from the health of the forest to the stability of other wildlife populations. The bear's hibernation is a marvel of nature's engineering, a perfect balance of survival and conservation. As these magnificent creatures sleep, their bodies become a closed-loop system, recycling nitrogen and protein in a way that helps maintain muscle mass and organ health. This remarkable physiological adaptation not only allows bears to survive the harsh winter, but also plays a crucial role in the larger ecosystem. When bears emerge from their winter slumber, they carry out an essential role as nature's cleanup crew. Their foraging activities help to disperse seeds and nutrients throughout the forest, promoting plant growth and contributing to the health of the environment. However, the delicate balance of this natural process is under threat. Human activities, such as deforestation and urbanization, are encroaching on bear habitats, disrupting their hibernation patterns, and increasing the likelihood of human-bear conflicts. The loss of natural habitats forces bears to venture into human-populated areas in search of food, posing risks to both humans and bears alike. The critical transition period from hibernation to awakening is a time when bears are particularly vulnerable. They emerge from their dens in a weakened state, desperately in need of food to replenish their depleted fat reserves. Disturbances during this period can lead to increased stress and potential conflicts as bears struggle to find enough to eat. So, how can we help? It starts with understanding and respect. By learning about the bear's hibernation and awakening process, we can better appreciate their role in the ecosystem and the challenges they face. We can take steps to protect their habitats, minimize disturbances during their critical transition period, and implement measures to reduce human-bear conflicts. By understanding and respecting the bear's hibernation and awakening process, we can help maintain the delicate balance of nature. We all have a part to play in this grand dance of life. Let's ensure our actions echo with harmony, not discord.